everyone, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. This is episode 6. Last time, we went to go to Facade. We did some desert traversal and met the prince, the new up-and-coming ruler of Facade. It was great to get an exposure to that culture and that history, very rules-centric society. We left there with but one request. Hey, maybe you can vote on which rules are crap and not adhere to every single rule every single time. It seems that you've got quite a few of those. And we're heading back to go and check in on Yona. As you can see here, look at this bountiful harvest. Farmer Apocalypse here, checking in with melons, gourds, rice, pumpkins, freesias. And my, what a beautiful, bountiful harvest it is. Starting the episode off, of course, harvesting, and then we're going to go check in with the guard at the gate, because the guard at the gate had that fragile delivery. We successfully delivered that first try without ever breaking it, so we'll never know what it was like to break that delivery, because we were just too damn efficient, honestly. But look at these crops. Look at these crops. This is a hard day's work of spending real time planting these seeds, watering these seeds, going into the settings on your computer and changing it to 24 hours later, and then harvesting all of this beautiful, beautiful produce. And, you know, with the amount of time it takes for you to plant the stuff, water the stuff, save the game, close the game, change the time, open the game, harvest the stuff, you know, we don't need to wait 24 hours of real time, you know? Look at this, you know, where's my instant harvest button? You know, this is a world that has ancient machinery, you know, we checked that out before at the junk heap. Let's just start it up again, you know, let's get a machine and he'll harvest the crops for me. It'll just, once a day, harvest the crops. The next day it'll reap the rewards, and I didn't have to do everything. Completely automated society, you know? Just have the robots take our jobs, and then what happens? Oh, we're repeating history, and then we're in maybe some sort of apocalypse again. It seems that civilization was built up to a point, and then look at us, we're back to farming. Everything's been reset. I'm not sure what the root cause of this chaos and apocalypse was that caused civilization to go back to this 1400 years ago, but it seemed mighty depressing. It seemed humanity and civilization reached a point, and then we've collapsed. I can't wait to find out. It's something to do with a magic book and another magic book, I'm sure.
We're all set with your delivery.
Appreciate it. Hope everything went smooth. He can be a little weird to strangers, but he's a good guy at heart. Anyway, I've got a little something for you.
Yo! That's a payday. That's a payday, we take those. Can't complain about that. That's 1,300 gold. Maybe I should have said, you know what? Make it a nice clean 15. And we've got a deal, but sadly not. Time to check on Yona. Stock up on these supplies. Oh, there we go. Look, 700. Now that previous 1,300 is a nice clean 2,000.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Ooh. Very interesting. I think that anything we have on the to-do list can wait. I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
It's just what a brother is here for.
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Go back to bed. Time to end the day. Ooh. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. SEALED VERSE. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. DREAE. DREAM. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? Lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me. But instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I pass out the letters that make up his final words. FORESTOFMYTH. Forest of Myth. Ooh. We've had a sealed verse dream. And it's located in the Forest of Myth. Okay, the next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Just a dream. I'm sure it's nothing serious. So, sealed verse, dream, Forest of Myth.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say.
Shared dream.
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Mysterious dream boy who has infiltrated our dreams. Oh, that's so interesting. We have a shared dream. I wonder if that's brought on by a proximity to sleeping around a grimoire or something.
I got your melon, Yona.
I got your melon. Farmer Apocalypse here with your melon.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
I planted all of these ahead of time just in case. I'm like, new seeds, planting them so I don't have to make anybody wait. I'm like, Farmer Apocalypse here, here's your produce. Ready.
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
Ready to go. Here's your watermelon. Here's what I prepared earlier. Never hand over one melon without the second melon.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
You're the best.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
You're in luck, Yona! I was dangerously close to saying the words, did somebody order a watermelon? So I'm freaked out.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
Shall we guess what he says? He's not going to say, did somebody order a pumpkin? He's going to say, one fresh pumpkin for the lady.
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Boring!
Thanks.
Boring. He was fun last time, now he's boring.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Melon. Watermelon. Pumpkin. Oh, and we just watch her just like... the whole thing.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
Never mind.
You're not?
Oh.
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Ooh, melon, watermelon, pumpkin cake.
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one.
Did you get any flour in that one? Any eggs? Anything else?
I made it for you in secret.
That's very sweet.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
He loves Yona so much, but he hates her cooking. And baking, by extension, I guess.
Come on, try it, try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
Nice. It'd be kind of hilarious if it's like, I'm trying to like give you your strength for when you go out, which is so sweet. And then it would just be hilarious if eating the cake had the opposite effect. You had like a debuff until you next go to sleep. Watermelon, melon, pumpkin cake. Has somebody made that since this game came out?
We should play a game together sometime too.
Because that's wild. It's currently unconfirmed if more ingredients were used.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
I'm gonna go ask Popola, hey, what the hell do you think you are doing? Teaching Yona how to make cakes made out of random fruits and vegetables. Alright, let's check in with Popes. Check in with our old friend Popes. Apocalypse came back and he came back home to see me. Yay! I need to get another look at that screen that happens when we left the library that time. About that death confirmation. Gotta read that one properly.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
And just sharing it with me. Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream, words, and dream, someone dream. So, let's take the concept of like sealed verses literally, does it prevent like certain words being spoken and they're like blocked out with like something out? This is like censorship. Kingdom Hearts 2 opening, when the nobodies would steal words from your mouth. You couldn't even say the word photos because they stole the photos and the word. Now, I keep making Kingdom Hearts commentary, and yet, apparently, in my first episode, they're like, what are you talking about? This game's nothing like Kingdom Hearts. Well, why do I keep getting the feeling of it? No. There's certain, like, thematic things that just seem so similar to me. It's so interesting. Because we had the word sealed verse, then dream, then forest of myth, and it seems to be a certain shared dream between Yona and our character, and but then there's also this letter that's like certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The timing of this is impeccably convenient.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you. The Forest of Myth is to the north, after you cross the small wooden bridge in the northern plains.
Okay. I've also got to go and find a boy with an unusual hat side quest. Alright, will the loading screen show this thing again? How dare you? Just a normal now loading? Do you think there's a chance for it to be shown here? I'm gonna learn to make awesome food. Oh no. It just said now loading. Oh, that's so mean. Okay, I missed out. Okay, Northern Plains. Now, if we go into Grimoire Vice and we have a look at our quests, the Runaway Son. The young man apparently wears an unusual looking hat. No description on which direction, so I gotta quickly talk to this guy again, whether it was northern or southern direction. That'll determine how much I bother to look on our journey.
The black scrawls in our village now.
Please, tell...
Oh, that doesn't help. Great. Okay, so we will be finding out at some point. Look for an unusual hat on our travels.
Which job should I give you first?
Fragile Delivery 2. Breaking the Package Boogaloo.
I've got another delivery request here. Something about a fragile parcel that needs to go to Seafront.
Oh, that's easy. I can go to Seafront.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Okay, so person is near the fountain for that one.
Oh, which job should I give you first? Wait, what the heck? Seriously? Okay, so apparently someone in Facade wants you to fix his broken marriage.
Oh yeah, because if you don't resolve the argument, you have to get a divorce.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, So head over there to get the details.
Alright, when we enter Facade, it's over that direction. It's probably... it's that NPC that told us about the argument last time.
Oh, which job should I give you first? Someone in Facade asked for your help. Are they tough to deal with? Because they seem like total weirdos. I wrote down the client's location on your map.
On the right side of Facade.
Oh, which job should I give you first? I've got a job from Facade, fresh off the grill. You certainly know a lot of people, don't you? You're a real mover and shaker. I wrote down the client's location on your map.
And right in the middle. Alright, 3 Facade quests. The Facade quest lines, we can do those. Let's do Fragile Delivery 2.
Excuse me, but can you help me deliver a large serving tray to the town of Seafront?
A large serving tray.
I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Just take it to the tavern, okay? Oh, and make sure not to jump around or fall over or anything. It's a very fragile tray.
I can't jump now. So we've added the detail of you're not allowed to jump. This hand is now behind my back. I can't touch the jump button. I can't touch the evade button. I am only running. There will be no mistakes. You hear me? And if I get kicked by a goat, I'm going to commit a crime. No goats. This is probably why they put...
No, not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Well, I'm sure not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed, the hussey's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Yep, fucking yep. Get moving already.
Dude, best thing about these side quests is genuinely the dialogue that goes on between these characters and the banter. These goats are waiting to fuck me up. I can feel it. Look at the way that they're, like, preparing. That's probably why they put that boss in the middle. There. They put that boss in the middle. Just so you, might get hit by a stray blast. Basically, Fragile Delivery becomes a test of your ability to restrain yourself from the habitual dodge rolling and jumping that you do just to be, like, when you're just killing time between traveling locations, right? Alright, where do I have to deliver the serving tray to? To the tavern. We're good, we're good. They went easy on us this time because we weren't traveling to a destination infested with shades. Could you imagine if I went to the door and accidentally pressed the jump button? Because it did cross my mind.
Hey there. Got a special delivery here with your name on it.
Oh, thank you. This'll make my life a lot easier.
We should tell the client we delivered the package.
No worries, Sam Regal. Should I do some off-screen fishing while I'm here? I feel like I should, because I gotta do that Fisherman's Quest Part 2. He wants me to get blowfish. Fisherman's Gambit, 7 blowfish. They look at you and they smell you when you go a little bit close. They're so good. I don't know... Let's see if he tells me something about this.
Did you catch...
No, he just says that. Can I just do it from here, or do I need to go to that beach? I can fish from here. We can jump into the water. I had to test that. I don't know how I... For some reason, I've never actually just tried to jump into the water. I've just accepted...
Are you alright?
I just accepted the invisible wall.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have lost health. You must be more careful.
Don't know how to swim. Can I get a blowfish with an earthworm? Don't give me a fucking boot or a can. Fuck, well, you know, you did give me the third thing. You didn't give me a boot or a can. It gave me a bucket. So, you know, I can't complain because it didn't ignore me. Don't give me a bucket, can, boot, or any variety of inanimate object. Give me a blowfish. What's a man gonna do to get a blowfish around here? Oh, that was too easy, I know. I got fucking seaweed. Alright, add seaweed to the list of things that I don't want. No seaweed bucket, can, or boot. What do you mean not even a nibble? I watched that go under the water. It's not even moving. Oh, it is moving. Why is the game listening to me? Ah! Ah! I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach. I'm gonna buy some earthworms. Usually I would just cut that out and go, I'm gonna do some off-screen fishing. Turns out you probably would delight in watching me get destroyed by RNG. Loved by saltwater fish, freshwater fish. We have also got lures. Let's buy some lures. Yeah. I guess use the earthworm at not the ocean because then you'll actually get the right fish, right? Freshwater, saltwater, different types of water. This is saltwater. Does that mean I should probably go somewhere else, shouldn't I? Like somewhere that has, I don't know. There's bluefish out here. Let's try a lure. Probably could have used a lure or something out on that other beach. I'm not in the mood for sardines, but it's gonna give me one, isn't it? I got the shaman fish. Of course. I got the shaman fish. Alright. We're gonna put a pin in that one. Yeah. Maybe I need a fish in a different, like, location. And I mean location is in not here, but just somewhere else with a body of water. Maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe I'll just ignore that completely. But I feel like sometimes when you persist through something seemingly boring, the reward might be really good, so you never know. We'll run on back. What the fuck? They didn't spawn a bunch of small ones last time. They come out of the tree? Gotta come here, harvest some nice materials from enemies that just continue to appear, because then you might get lucky. You'll get small spiders that will attack you that didn't show up last time I came here. But it's good though, infinite materials that I could, you know, sell for some money if needed. Where did those smaller spiders come from? I don't remember those the first time we came here. Smaller spider jump scare. And I say small spider because in the context of the game, they're fucking huge in real life, but in the game, tiny. I reckon I could do some fishing over there, right? That's a body of water? Let's get this guy out of the way. Hold on. I dodged that. Get out of here. Didn't dodge that one. Jumped right into that one. I want to know where Kaine's like abilities and magic comes from. You know what I mean? Bessie. Bessie! Because we have our abilities from the Grimoire, our like magical looking attacks, but Kaine just be throwing out beams and everything. It's curious, that one. Not even a beach that I can, not even a beach that I can fish on because we're too high up.
I delivered the tray in one piece.
Sorry. I know that must have been difficult. Hopefully some gold will help ease the pain.
Ah, nice clean 15. Jack of all trades, I completed 20 quests. Let's go.
Oh, you... Which job should I give you first?
As expected. As expected.
Special delivery from you to Facade. Sound good? By the way, how'd you even get in that place? I wrote down the client's location on your map.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. That's from a guard at that gate to go to Facade. What's it gonna be? Oh no. Here's the thing. I've had dodging restricted. I've had jumping restricted. The only next thing would be the game would say you can't even run. Like, that would be the logical conclusion. I would have to, like, walk from here to Facade. I hope not. I hope not. But I'm getting paid for it, guys. Money is a motivator. No, hold on. Don't get distracted by the red cross. That's not the goal for fragile delivery. There's a guard this way. And he'll say, hey, this one, you're holding an egg on a spoon and you can't even run.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right? I've got a thank you gift I need delivered, and I'm hoping you can help me out.
no problem.
Great. Oh, and it's kind of fragile, so don't roll around or get knocked over along the way, all right? Just get that to the weapon shop in Facade. And thanks again.
Guys, we can run. It's okay. That's fine. I think I can even jump. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. It's so funny.
Are you serious? Hell no.
Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
The constant, like, hussy nickname is crazy. Constant. But yeah, the journal entry about Kaine is so funny.
Crap.
Fucking goat.
That did not sound good.
I avoided the shade. I avoided the shade.
Well, there is little point.
And the goat, he said, get out. Get away from me. Stupid goat. Oh, can I fish here? This might be freshwater. Gamers, I think we may have found freshwater. Let's fucking go. Freshwater fishing time. And then we'll do fragile delivery. Main plot, what's that? I'm fishing? What the hell? What do you mean? I pressed that immediately. Don't you dare do that again. Come on now. Be a live one. Don't you dare be some sort of inanimate object now. I'm gonna crash out. Fuck you. I'm not doing that right now. We're doing fragile delivery. Stung again. Stung again. I get excited to do your fishing side quest. Get this. Get this. I get excited to do your boring ass fishing quest, Yoko Taro, and you say, make sure you give that man an old branch. You want me to suffer through a quest line that people are not gonna bother doing?
Sort of broke.
Well,
oh my god. Alright, off we go. Fragile delivery. We're heading to Facade because there's side quests there anyway. That's actually crazy. Okay, watch out for the goats. Can I jump? I guess I have to test it. I can jump. Jumping. We are jumping. We are jumping to avoid goats. Yeah, I did get the lizard tail, nice. Oh, am I still being hunted? Alright, I can't risk picking up items. Yes, I can. I lied. God, that shade is persistent. I'm out of here. Enter breakneck speed. Naruto, run out of here. Okay, so what do I have to watch out for in this place? Wolves. Goddamn wolves. Alright, have that block button ready. Ugh! I'm shooting them from a distance. Can you get him? I didn't get him. No. Can I help? Oh god, it's another one. It's another one. It's another one. There's multiple. Oh no. No. There's so many. Woo! Kaine! Why have to be so many? Oh. Stop! No, that one's shooting shit. All right, we're running. We're running for our lives. Kaine! No, why are there so many? What the fuck? What the fuck? There's so many!
What was that?
No!
It is known as a scorpion.
What do you mean it's known as a scorpion?
Subphylum Chelicerata, order Scorpionida. They are closely related in form and structure.
Why are there so many wolves? No!
I'm so not following you right now.
Where's that? What do you mean, scorpion?
Kill it.
Where's the?
Now
What?
that I understand.
God. Why can't I dodge roll evade and it breaks it, but I can double jump, which involves rolling? Holy fuck. We've cracked the code. Keep jumping. Kaine. Oh. What the fuck is with the wolf storm? No! Is the game programmed to fuck with me? I'm at the door!
That did not sound...
I'm at the door, you
I
fucks!
think we broke something.
Why'd you wait until I was at the
There's no
door?
point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and apologize.
They waited till I was at the door to chew my ass. Get out. The game is also rude for making me take a modicum of satisfaction by defeating the wolves simply so they don't get in my way. That's actually crazy. What the fuck? We were so close. Alright, where's this scorpion? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't see a scorpion. Chatting away about a scorpion to kill. I don't see shit out here but wolves. Nothing but wolves. I'm gonna have to try and fight all those wolves one by one instead of running. That is insane. Alright, we have a way that we're gonna do it. We have this ability, which is actually fucking crazy. So this is how we're able to do it. We have Dark Wall, so that's fun. This lasts for quite some time, and we're just watching our... yeah, wow, okay. Nice.
Well,
That's the move. Are we doing Dark Wall? Oh, I guess this begs the question: does this even defend against? We don't even know if it actually does defend against magical attacks or not. Fuck! I got hit by fucking shades. All right, I give up.
Crap.
Just fucking shades and this stupid
I think we broke
ability.
something.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and apologize.
I'm being bitten.
Yeah, I guess.
Will it ever stop? Off. Okay, it can be attacked and destroyed, the barrier. They're being annoying on purpose. The game is not wanting to make it easy. So there will be an army of wolves and also shades that shoot balls at you just to rub it in. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I give up on that. So let's do the other quests that are here instead, shall we? Hey, you want to do a poor schlub a favor?
You sound pretty depressed.
I've been cheating on my wife and she found out and she kicked me out of the house.
I hope you don't expect sympathy from us.
No, I've been a selfish idiot. I just wanted her to take me back. So I was hoping to give her a present. Oh, you want to make a wolfhide coat? But you haven't been able to get the necessary materials, eh?
So you want us to hunt some wolves for you?
Fucking good that you ask now, because I just had to defeat an army of them. That's the idea. Can I count on you? Yes. How much you want?
Well, you seem to recognize that you messed up, so I suppose we can help.
Thank you. I just need 10 wolf hides. I don't have 10? You gotta be fucking kidding me if I don't have 10. How do I not have 10 wolf hides? You are joking. I have 3? What the hell? Not me. Do you have a moment?
What do you need?
My daughter's been missing for a few days, and I was wondering if you heard anything.
Can't say I have. Sorry.
Oh. The missing girl. This was not from Popola?
But we'd be happy to keep an eye out for her and let you know if we find anything.
Does the girl have any identifying marks or scars?
Well, she's wearing a mask, assumedly. Well, she's probably wearing a gold ring. It's a family heirloom I gave her a little while back. I doubt she'd take it off. In any case, thank you very much. Okay, missing girl, gold ring. Missing girl? Yeah, I saw her at the lowest level of our city just yesterday. The lowest level of the city just yesterday. Okay. You get out of here for now. I thought you'd be great. Did you lend an ear to my problems, traveler? My daughter's birthday's coming up and I want to cook her something special. But Rule 8614 states that parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feasts. Would you be willing to help me? Why?
For something like this? Of course.
Thank you so much. I need you to bring me 10 round striped food objects.
I think you'll need to be more specific.
Watermelon, baby. I'm sorry, but Rule 27229 states that when sending someone on an errand, you cannot state the name of the item you want them to buy.
Well, that's a crazy rule. But if I manage to figure it out, I'll be sure to bring it to you.
These rules are absolutely preposterous. That person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
It's no big deal.
Come now, this must bother you.
Sure, a little. But I trust they have a reason for it, even if we don't understand.
That is a very broad-minded thing to say. Are you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
The game is intentionally and purposefully obtuse.
Is any of this what you were looking for?
I luckily have melons. Of the water kind. Oh! Never mind.
Oh, well, I guess I'll keep looking.
What else is there? What do you mean? Okay. Fuck.
Are
you the one who saved our king?
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
We owe you a great debt. We would be nothing without him to guide us. By the way, do you happen to possess a royal compass?
We do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It allows you to traverse sandstorms without losing your way. It's one of our most handy tools. Please feel free to take it.
Looks valuable. Are you sure?
Of course. The masked people always repay their debts.
Then we would be honored to receive it.
Nice. We can go through the sandstorm now. We can also enter the king's mansion. Cool. Well, isn't that nice? It's the Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword up there. That is an unmistakable shape. That is an unmistakable shape, hilt, everything. That's the Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword. Now let me swing it around. Let me take that off the wall. I'll have fun with it. I'll take good care of it. Sir?
What is it?
In exchange for protecting the king, I shall grant you the full usage of the sand spout well.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Have you noticed the stone structures in the desert?
Yeah, I saw something like that.
Those structures allow you to speed to your destination by means of underground sand flows. The system is normally reserved for royalty, but I shall grant you special usage privileges.
Is this another rule?
No, it is simply the will of our king.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm happy to accept.
Guys, I think we just found out how to circumvent the wolf army with our fragile delivery. I'm glad that I gave up. We may have an easier way to do it now. Hey, you came back. Oh, here. Watch this.
You sure you want to be doing that? It seems pretty important.
Oh, it is, but it'd be a waste to not do anything with it. My liege, the mask was not meant to be spun in such a manner.
I suppose one cannot expect a man to change his ways overnight, even a king.
I spammed the X button thinking it was going to replay the entirety of the dialogue. It only replayed the opening line. Okay, we're up on the higher levels now. Is there anything for us up here, though? Alright, we've got more jobs. The girl has gone missing. Well, last time I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend. Boyfriend, eh? I could probably get fast travel to the center of town by drowning in the sand.
I've got a parcel for you.
But this is broken.
You're kidding.
Yes, that's that one. Don't do that questline. There's someone over here that has a job for us. Somewhere over the left side of town. Oh no, it's not. That's the king's mansion. Never mind. There's a job there, a job in the center, and a job to the left. Alright, which means I'm gonna do this now. And that'll take me right to the middle.
The space between my pages feels crunchy.
Crunchy!
You're needing to jump into some water right about now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Sheesh.
Confirmed. Excuse me, could I ask something of you?
What is it?
Rule 56908 says that in order to strengthen community solidarity, we must interact with others on a regular basis. You've been spending a lot of time in our city lately. It might be nice to have you join in.
What do I need to do?
First, I will tell you who to speak to and what to say. Once you deliver the message, you will receive another message that must be delivered. You must do this 5 times. If you make a mistake, you must start over from the beginning. The recipient knows what message you'll have, so don't try to cheat your way out of the obligation.
Do you truly think this is the best way to increase community solidarity?
I'm sorry, but it is a rule. Will you please consider it? The Tangled message.
Hey, I'm all for making friends. Let's do it.
This game is testing me. This game is testing the limits of my tolerance and patience to do fetch quests. I need to put Subway Surfers on in the corner. I'm being corrupted. Let me put my favorite show on while you know what I don't get the luxury of that a lot of people just playing this game in their own time would do is this is the type of side questing where you could like watch a show next to it. Like I'm like, oh, I'll put my show on and I can like receive another thing going at once. I'm like, yeah, while I'm just running back and forth. We're not afforded the pleasure here on the Apocalypse channel. In fact, while I'm doing this and doing these fetch quests, you probably are watching your favorite show. That's rude. Don't do that. You know, if I've got to do this, you've got to be here with me. That's part of the binding contract. I don't make the rules. This society does. And rule 713 42069 says you have to watch Apocalypse videos all the way through to maximize your support, and also like, comment, subscribe, and share it to every single person that you know. Even your boss, your enemies, especially your lovers. They need to know. They need to know what you're doing with your time and that you're spending time with me, okay? People will think you're cooler as a result. Like, it'll improve your social status. There's nothing to be lost, okay? Here's the first message that we have to deliver. The recipient is the person guarding the left side of the exit. The message is the masked people respect their rules. And now, is it our left when we approach the gate, or is it the left when we leave? Because I swear to God, if you're going to give me a direction, the left side of the exit, because it's called the exit, I'm going to say that it's on the left of us approaching the exit. I wish you good luck.
This
All
is
right.
one strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
Speaking of which,
What?
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see.
Oh God, it's going to like make me choose from a... Not only do I have to find the right person, but it's probably going to make me choose, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. They've got a thing hovering above them. I just have to remember what it is,
Are
right?
you the first recipient?
I am. Your message, please. Yes. The masked people respect their rules.
It was, the masked people respect their rules.
Correct. Rules are the most precious thing we have. Now for your next message. The recipient is he who protects the king's left. The message is, the men of the mask work for the king. Okay. To the left of the king. Is that at the entrance to this place? I guess he'd have the thing hovering above his name, so that will make it easier for me. Instead of guessing. We just have to get over there. The masked men, they serve the king. So it'll be you.
Are you the second recipient?
I am. Let me hear your message. The men of the mask work for the king.
The men of the mask work for the king, right?
Correct. The men of the mask would give all in service of their king. Now here is your next message. The recipient is the person taking care of the children. The message is, childcare can be difficult. There's kids over there. No, there's kids over this way. There's kids up this way. They're all like near sand. They're over here somewhere. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This was the teacher. Childcare can be difficult.
Are you the third recipient?
Yes, I may. I am. May I hear your message? Childcare can be difficult.
Childcare can be difficult.
Correct, it is often difficult. Now I will give you the next message. The recipient is the Southeastern Guardian. The only message here is, only nobility may enter the treasury. Oh, I actually know that where that guy is. You know what? I will tell you one thing about the advantage that I'm having right now, guys, is I've explored this city. I've walked around. Like, I know where the people are. I know who to speak to. We could obviously go in the southeastern direction and just do that, but I know... Oh. But this is the treasury. Because this is the guy that says it. Okay, hang on. Huh. Southeast is over this side, though. Okay. I know where it is. I'll tell you that. I can't talk to anyone else right now, even just getting sidetracked about other quest lines. I have to talk to the specific person or we're done. So, southeast. I'm not starting again. So, we're in the southeastern area. Ah, it would be this... Oh, we haven't actually spoken to this guy by this door.
Are you the fourth recipient?
I am. Give me your message. Only animals. Only nobility may enter the treasury.
It's, only nobility may enter the treasury.
Correct. The treasury houses the most precious objects of our people, and none but royalty have the right to touch them. Now, your final message. The recipient is the long-winded person. The message is quicksand. The long-winded person. Okay. This person I don't know. The long-winded person? What this requires me to do now, essentially, is just to look at all of the NPCs and try and remember which ones haven't had a speech bubble above their head yet. And that is going to be the one. I'm so annoyed, though. Okay. I know it's not you, because you had one before. It's not you, because you have a quest. The long-winded person. It's not either of you. Not either of you. It's not going back to this person. It's not that person over there. Like, long-winded as if they have a lot to say, but I can't remember that clue or that description. That's a quest. Nothing from you. You have a different job. Oh, fuck. It could be one of these two. Oh, dude. It's this person. Because this person before was the one that was like, the little girl? Yes, I've seen them. It's this person.
Are you the fifth recipient?
It is a memory game. Why, yes, I am the fifth and final recipient. How fabulous that you have made it this far. Why, I'm astounded. Now state your message. Quicksand.
Quicksand.
Correct! Amazing. And while we're on the subject, allow me to tell you of the deep historical connections between quicksand and this message ritual. For you see,
He certainly enjoys listening to himself.
he was hanging out by the quicksand, which was a good clue. But yeah, you have to remember who had the speech bubbles if you don't know who it is. You have passed your messages to 5 people. Now those of our city know a great deal more about you. Here is your reward.
Did this really help to build connections?
His blasted town is beyond my comprehension.
Yo, 10 thou. I'll take it. That's a good reward for my patience. I graciously accept. Okay. We did it. Fragile delivery, item unknown. Fucking round striped food objects? Not watermelon, by the way. So, something else. There you go. The shopkeeper asks you to collect 10 wolf hides and the missing girl on the lowest level of town. So let's head down, and now I can talk to people again. I don't have to worry about that. Lowest level. There was a person before hanging by a door, and I want to know if that's where I specifically need to be. I don't think it's that person. This is the lowest levels. Hanging out with a boyfriend. Or would the lowest levels be in that tunnel system that I was given access to? I could have sworn she was shopping with someone at the Strange Things store. Okay. Which one was the Strange Things store? The Strange Things store is the guy that's cheating on his wife. Yeah, I'll hunt those myself. I guess technically, like, this is even lower down. Can't really get there, though. There's nothing really there that I can see either. It's just a bloody quicksand tower. This is the Strange Things store. Lowest level boyfriend Strange Things store. And then there's like a gold ring. I wonder if I have to complete that dude's quest line first. in regards to the wolf hides. I might need to. Oh, hang on. The arrow has saved me.
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
So, we spoke to people, looked around this area, blood on the floor. Not looking good, is it?
I say, are these bloodstains?
Yeah, and they look fresh.
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this yet.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him. Maybe he knows something.
Nice. The guard that's nearby being like, hey man, you been staring at this bloodstain? Well, I mean, you can't really see, can you? That's the thing. Mask society. If a crime is committed, there are no witnesses. Nobody can see. The missing girl, sorry. I haven't seen her. Why not ask her boyfriend? He's standing watch at the town entrance. Okay. I love that I haven't seen her. You'd only have witnesses who could hear a crime take place. But even then, what load of good does that do? Hey, can you describe them for me? Wears a cloak, has a mask on. Okay. The one on the right here. Yes? Who are you?
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Well, yes, of course I am. What business is it of yours, outsider?
Foul creature. We found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen.
Didn't even have the ability to clean up the scene of the crime because he goes, we're all wearing masks, no one's gonna see it. He wouldn't have even seen it.
You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice. Confess, O guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul.
Unburden your soul. Liam O'Brien absolutely kills it as this sassy book. I love it.
Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
No, it was an accident. We were arguing over something stupid and she pushed me, so I pushed her back. She must have slipped or something because she fell and hit her head on the wall. Oh gods, I didn't mean to hurt her, I loved her.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
I knew I couldn't hide forever. Yeah, isn't there a rule against that in your tens of thousands of rules? I didn't know what to do, so I put the body in the sandspout well just outside the city. That's all I can tell you, I'm so sorry.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the sandspout well. You stay here.
Alright, we can go there now. We unlocked the sandspout well traversal, so that works out well for us. If we went to check this out...
think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
If we went here and just checked it, would it be there, or do you have to go through a specific sequence of events, I wonder?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
This must be the sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
Wasn't expecting sandspout well dialogue, so now I've missed out on that.
This world would be a great deal simpler if not...
I don't see a body.
So, more slight against Kaine, and probably Kaine saying, "Shut up, book."
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to us?
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit? Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands, or the wolves.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Or perhaps
I didn't want to hit the wolf.
Mistaken all along.
Oh, maybe she's not dead. But also, there's more sand spouts. There's more of them. Love that there's just wolves that don't even really care unless I have a fragile delivery, and then they're all over my shit. Gonna try and get 10 wolf hides. So we can use this now. Pulling it back allows you to go inside of it. There you go, look at that. Okay. Oh, I think we have to, oh no, that was the wolf that we just killed. I'm like, more blood. No. I think we have to manually open and unlock all of them, and then we'll be able to travel between them. Alright, shall we go down? Oh. Okay, so that's what we see. We can just see that we can just travel between those. There you go. So it's not an actual zone for us to go into. So let's go back to... let's go back. And we'll deliver unfortunate news. The gold ring part hasn't come up yet. Guess what? My daughter's back.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
My apologies for bothering you.
But your boyfriend told us you were...
By the gods! You're alive, but how? What's going on? You're all acting like I died or something. Yes, you're acting terribly strange. But back there, the well. Whatever.
I don't
understand
a single thing that's happening right now.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
Well, our daughter is back with us, so all's well that ends well as far as I'm concerned. Here's a token of our gratitude for helping with the search. 10k, I'll take it for confusing me. Was he cheating with someone else and then he's like killed someone else and they got into an argument? Does he have 2 girlfriends and he doesn't even know because they're all wearing masks? He's like, oh, I thought you were my girlfriend. Turns out you were someone else. What the heck? What's going on here? Whatever. Yeah, but there's so much sass there, I don't get it. What a relief to see her safe and sound. Okay, there was blood. Left by the well. And then she's fine. And then I have 10,000 gold and I move on with my life. Not quite sure. I suppose that is that's a mystery. Sure. Let's get these wolf hides. I need a couple more, so we'll give them to the strange shop owner while we're here. Oh, is this our scorpion thing? It is our scorpion thing. There you go. That's what we were told about by Vice. A scorpion, and you must kill it. There you go. So I've been poisoned by a scorpion. Antidotal weed. I'm gonna need to buy more of those, just in case I get taken out by a scorpion tail. Alright, we have exactly 10 wolf hides. We've finally gathered everything that we need. Maybe, if we're lucky, I can pick up... Nope, of course not. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I can pick up a spare. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, fuck, I'm not getting that pelt. Thanks, Kaine. Kaine is really good like that. Alright, wolf pelt for the road. Thank you. Alright, let's go. We're gonna deliver these pelts. And then, hopefully, by using... Oh my god, look at all these wolves. Where have they all fucking come from? Sometimes, this area is completely void. Right? And then other times, look at them. It's a swarm of them. I reckon, if I'm not able to use the well as a little fast travel point, this is a good tactic. No, it's not. I got hit. But, you know, it was working for a little while there. Just the old left and right ducking and weaving. Absolutely strange. I don't know the spawn rates, if it's randomized, because I've walked through the area with no wolves, and then sometimes it's apparently Woodstock. Oh, it was a good joke there and I missed it. Could have said Wolfstock. It came to me after. It's too late. My mouth is faster than my brain. Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to create the coat and try to make amends.
She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
Well, she did throw something at me the last time I approached, so I don't know. Maybe you could ask her for me?
Oh, come on, really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine, but the present's on you.
Of course. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Anyway, you can find her on the floor just above us. Just above us, hey? You're hanging out real close. Up we go.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I have a message for you.
Get used to voicing the other characters that I don't have to do at all. I am grateful for the fact that this game is so well fully voice acted. From my no-good cheater of a husband, I bet.
Yeah. Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
Oh, that is so like him. He should have known better than to cheat in the first place. He's far too stupid to ever pull it off. Still, he sounds like he's learned his lesson, so maybe I'll forgive him just this once. Well, I managed to patch things up, more or less. Anyway, thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Don't cheat on her again, okay?
Oh, I won't. From now on, I'm dedicating my whole life to making her happy. 20k. Facade is paying me money. I hope nobody has complained in the future when I post this about doing side quests, because how could you complain about 50 G's in the bank? I've got money. Facade is rich. They got no one to give money to but a stupid little twink, and I have it all. Let's go. Think of all the melons I can buy Yona now for all of those cakes. Let's fucking go. All right, we're gonna run through this. We're going back to the guard and we're going to get ourselves a fragile delivery. And then we're gonna see if it works. Okay. The fragile delivery journey begins now. We can jump and we can double jump, which is hilarious, but we cannot evade, which includes a roll. Pretty funny, that. We're just gonna let it be. I'm being hounded by a shade. Kaine's got my back. Okay, here we go. Can we take the little fast travel sand wells with the fragile delivery? Let's see. gonna skip over these wolves and go to Facade. It would be just like this game to like break it in transit as soon as it leaves, fades to black, but we're okay. We're okay. I have control of the camera. The wolves didn't know one hit them. They've been taken by surprise. Kaine's coming to my rescue. We've done it. Unlocking the Sandwells was exactly what we needed for the fragile delivery. Now, hand in the air. Hand in the air. We're not touching the evade button. Nothing is happening here. My hand's in the air. Where do I have to take this? Where do I have to... this shop to the right. Do not evade. There we go. No, you're not what I want. You're what I want. I'll be very particular about the buttons I press here. Alright.
Hi there. I've got a parcel for you.
Yes. For me. Oh, it's a thank you gift from the traveler that visited earlier. Thank you so much for bringing it all the way here.
We'd better report back to the client.
Let's go. It's done. Okay. Now that was a third fragile delivery quest. Do good things come and end in threes, or will we be harassed with a fourth delivery that I will just simply not do? I'll just simply not do it. Out of, like, principle. Back home, here we go.
Your delivery is complete.
Thanks. Here's what I owe you.
Poor people in this village. Go to Facade. They'll give you 5 digits at least. I'm not going to Popola out of a genuine fear that Fragile Delivery 4 will be an available quest. We're actually going to avoid it. It's not happening. So, none of that. None of that. Okay. After all of that, song and dance, you know, taking a break, having dinner, growing wrinkles on my face, it's time for us to push north, because this game, believe it or not, has a main quest. Now, all I have to say about this, because there's been a couple of comments, both on like both sides of the spectrum, of like, so glad you're taking the time, absorbing it, and falling in love with NieR, and there's a lot of that sentiment. Love to see it. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for people who sort of understand. I mean, if you've played it, of course you understand what's going on. And there's obviously some people that are like, I'm struggling to get into it because it's taken a long time. And to that I say, totally understandable. But, you know, there's a reason why when you have a 3-course meal, there is an appetizer before you get into the main course, and then you have some dessert. A long game, a game that has, you know, more than your, you know, 10 to 20 hour experience of you play it for a little while and you're like, whoa, it's over already. A game that clearly has some depth to it and is a longer experience, it's going to take a little bit longer to get to the main course. You don't want to rush into the main course, you know? I can wait. This is an attention span healing channel. This is a digital resting point. You know, stop scrolling, focus on one thing, and see how far it can get you. That's all I gotta say about that. But no, I definitely understand that sort of feeling of slowness. And I mean, I've even been honest with it as well. I said this game's testing me. And if it's testing me, I get it. I think that the game has done something good with bits and pieces. Like, it has set up some things that I'm very, very curious about. And I think that's an important factor, is my curiosity on this game is piqued, right? Jesus. My curiosity is piqued. And that's why I'm definitely still along for the ride. Like, if I had not even a hint of like some interesting story at this point, I'd be like, why the hell are you guys recommending this? What's going on? But clearly there's stuff going on, and it'll develop on that. It's setting it up, you know, stepping stones. Alright. Do I have a map for this place? Did I buy a map? Maybe. We'll see. It's new music time.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
No, that's kinda. Alright, very nice. Ooh. The trees with doors is so cool. What's the bet that we're entering another Legend of Zelda reference area? This is the Kokiri village. Except, some fucking nerd is here.
Beware.
The mayor of the Forest of Myth. Here he is.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Ooh, contagious words. Dream is the contagious word then? Just like the letter?
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
I'm sorry, the dialogue box just got massive. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
Hang on, what the fuck? The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
You are not fourth wall breaking me as the narrator of the game.
Who are you?
Wait, I'm so confused. What is going on?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Apocalypse and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. What is happening? Dude, this game is so funny because it's like, oh, you're fishing and here's your fragile delivery and you're cheating on your wife. Don't do that again, you silly guy. And then it starts to, do some like weird territory of like, oh, I accidentally killed my girlfriend, but she's actually okay and we're not going to address it and we're going to move on. And then it's like, this happens. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Apocalypse's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Death Dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, and then quickly changed the subject to whom Apocalypse had seen. and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Wow, which means that Popola is also... Popola's also caught the death dream as a result because of the strange letter. I love that this is the first time in a dialogue box where there's like a narration, like we're reading a book, you know, and there's a narrator and it's me. And in a Let's Play format, that works really well, doesn't it? Apocalypse and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Apocalypse like a contagion. Oh, there's no more voice acting, and the dialogue box has completely consumed the screen, and I don't think I've ever been more immersed. I'm in the game right now. I'm the narrator. Wait, did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Apocalypse's face suddenly lit up. I remember! Those who dream! That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Apocalypse. That sounds right. As a stray piece of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Apocalypse nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod? Look, if we can be of any help, just ask. Now hold on! I did not just say that! Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Apocalypse to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. I'm going to pretend that Apocalypse said that and not Vice. The Mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Apocalypse and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Apocalypse slowly faded into the misty forest, the Mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Apocalypse's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Apocalypse to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Apocalypse snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Apocalypse leaned against the tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Apocalypse slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Apocalypse could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Apocalypse's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree! 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 Stop making me do it! Woo! Oh, how much longer? Shik. We just read it as the words are presented on screen, alright? That's true Foley sound effects right there. I can't believe we're reading a book right now. This is not even a game anymore. We're reading a game. This has caught me so off guard, and I can't wipe the smile off my face because I think this is just such a fantastic, unexpected turn of events that it's got me in a good mood. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Apocalypse began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, that's good. The answer is indeed a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Apocalypse sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Apocalypse like a rippling wave, opening a new path. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Apocalypse moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Apocalypse after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Apocalypse picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? You are the moonlight. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Apocalypse grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Oh, sorry, when night falls. Not moonlight, sunlight. I got it the other way around. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Apocalypse, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Apocalypse walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open. A small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Apocalypse, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Apocalypse tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Am I stumped? This one's pretty easy? I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at no. Oh, it's a clock. No. It's not a clock. Why did my brain say it's a clock? Wait. What? A man, a demon, an angel. Oh no. What happens if we answer wrong? Because we haven't answered the other ones wrong. I wonder what happens. The other ones are easy, but for some reason, this one... I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man, a demon, an angel... I feel like we should just answer with, I wanted to say a demon, but what if we enter with an angel? I don't know what to say. I'm genuinely not answering with an intention of knowing the answer. I'm just trying to think about the best response. I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna say an angel. As the words were spoken, Apocalypse found himself covered in a snow of perfect white feathers. A warm, gentle feeling ran up his spine as a creature of unimaginable beauty shimmered into existence. Apocalypse found himself unable to hold back tears as the being's voice rang out. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Wow. You are incorrect. Please make another choice. Whoa. The way that it actually goes to the effort to, like, describe something, is it gonna be something as simple as a man? Now I kind of wish I got the other ones wrong to see what would happen. A demon. As soon as the words were spoken, the forest began to swirl around them. Leaves browned and fell from trees, branches withered and died. The tall green grass shriveled into dark curls of ash. Suddenly, a massive demon appeared before Apocalypse and unleashed a tremendous roar. Wrong! Now try again. It is simply just a man. The angel and demon things were really cool. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Apocalypse. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. Interesting. So the mayor at the entrance was saying that we were familiar, and now this guy who's not the mayor that we know says that he saw a version of us that was not ourself. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Apocalypse watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Apocalypse and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy! You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Apocalypse's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah, by the heavens! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not! The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Apocalypse withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Apocalypse filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Apocalypse cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Apocalypse and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Apocalypse shook the mayor's shoulders gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Apocalypse and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure," said Vice. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village and bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained when the prayer was finished. "It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Vice. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Apocalypse and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Vice, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Apocalypse mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he left them with. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know," he said softly, "this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too." Apocalypse tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Apocalypse gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Wow. Dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. I remember this one from the intro. Charge to increase the number of spikes.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
The fourth wall aspect of this game has just driven me insane in a good way. This is so crazy.
Don't overthink advice.
It's almost as if someone guided us to this place. Oh man, we're getting like the characters in the game are thinking outside of the space that they exist in. Oh yeah, this just came up moments after I spoke about being patient, right? Because it's a while of being slow, engaging with some side quests. Of course, they're optional, and of course I want to do them. But I was like, you can't rush these things. I think if this game threw this at you, like real early on, you'd be like, what the hell? This game throwing it to you here now, when you've kind of picked up on like sealed verses and it's thrown a couple of weird clues at you here and there, and then having an entire segment on obtaining a sealed verse using the power of words and having the game only be words is so clever. It's so creative and thoughtful. That is so incredible. And it caught me so off guard. We just approached the mayor and we got taken into some sort of fourth wall dream that we had to riddle ourselves out of with some interesting, again, cryptic words left about us but not us. Really, really well done. I think this type of segment in the game only works even better in a Let's Play format because of how I get to voice act the whole thing. That's just amazing.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of them.
I know.
That is so fun. Okay, so there's clearly more to this place. I mean, seems like the game is like, you can leave. I wonder if we'll be back here. Like, there are people here that are still trapped in the dream. Now, my thought about this was, if Popola has also read the letter, and she's read it out loud, if there's a contagious word in there, Popola would be infected. Right?
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Wow, okay. We can save them by going into their dreams. Incredible. Because we would have to figure out the word and then go in and then help them out. We're going to do that. We will. I'm going to save the game. And this is going to be where I bring this episode of NieR Replicant to a wonderful close. Very, very cool segment. Like, actually amazing. Such a nice surprise. This sort of stuff is very unique, and I appreciate unique approaches to gameplay segments. Being able to read through that experience, just, yeah, so much fun. I enjoyed that a lot, and I hope you enjoyed experiencing that and going through it with me. We are going to bring this episode to a close and dive into some dreams next time before returning back home. I appreciate you all for joining me on this journey, and those who are being patient along with me. We will continue to get rewarded slowly after we do some really entertaining side quests. We'll get to the meal. I'm happy continuing along with this journey, and I will see you next time for more.